Hello everybody, it's Trishaly and I'm out here with my buddy Red. Today I remembered my rope and my hat so we should have a good little ride. And I had written down a couple of video topics for me to make while I was out here, and I forgot the little piece of paper at home, but I remember two of them anyway. So this first video that I'm making is actually going to be about body health. And I think that in my experience, most of the health of your body comes from your self-image. And I think the big problem out there with all of the people that have their bodies out of shape, I guess, is really the best way of putting it. Because what is meant, we are all born and designed and meant to live with optimal health. Our bodies are meant to be as strong and as healthy as is possible. That's why the Creator has provided us with so many nutritious and delicious foods, with so many opportunities to get fresh air and activity in order to keep our bodies at optimal strength and health. And I think that the main problem with people being out of shape has to do with their negative self-image. I know for myself, it was when I got pregnant with my first son, I started actually paying attention to my body. Whereas for most of the rest of my life, I was very unaware of what was going on with my body. I didn't pay very much attention to it. And as a result, I was sick a lot. I was never really that much out of shape. I had some belly fat though. I ate fast food. I didn't really pay too much attention to exercise. And I just was totally unaware of what was going on inside and outside of my body. And especially, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in my brain and what I was telling myself. And and I think we all tend to do this, is compare ourselves to others and think that, oh, I'm not as pretty as her, or as slim as her, or my boobs aren't as big, or my nose is too big, or this and that and this and that. And I think as babies, instinctually, our bodies are meant to be optimally healthy. And so as babies don't do that. You don't look at another baby and be like, oh, their diaper fits better than mine. You know, doesn't happen. And I think with animals too, animals don't look at each other and compare each other on that same level that humans do with our intellect. And it's a very bad practice that we have as humans. And so I think it's super important that we all refrain from such practices, and that we start so what I started doing, I'll just tell you what I did. When I got pregnant, I started to realize that I wanted to have a healthy body, because I had a bit life growing inside me. And, I realized that this baby was depending on me to deliver nutrition and health through my body. And so because of that, I started paying attention. I quit eating fast food. I started getting regular exercise. But I think the most important thing that I started to do is I started to love myself, and I started to realize what a miracle my body, my healthy body was. And I started looking in the mirror and thanking the Creator for my beautiful, healthy body. And I read that in a book somewhere, and it was actually a book about pregnancy that was talking about health and fitness and creating the best environment for a growing baby inside of your body. And one of the things they suggested was looking in the mirror and expressing this gratitude for having a healthy body and loving it and saying, so I would look in the mirror and I would say, I love my healthy, beautiful body. My body is providing me with everything that I need for I can't remember exactly what the affirmation was, but I know that what happened to me was absolutely amazing. After I gave birth to my son, I was in better shape. My tummy was flatter. I had more muscle, and I don't think I weighed any less, but the shape of my body was better than before I even got pregnant. And I put on my jeans on day one after having my baby. I put on my tightest jeans that I wore before I got pregnant, and they were actually loose, and it was like, this is freaking amazing. How is this even possible? And I think after that time, I've always had a really, really good self-image and body consciousness about, you know, that my body's a miracle, and that it wants to be operating at optimal health, and that it depends on my intellect to make choices like the food that I eat and the activity that I do for exercise in order to keep it working at that maximum health level. And I don't really look in the mirror anymore and do an affirmation talking about my beautiful body and how much I love it. What happened was after doing that for so many months while I was pregnant, it became like an automatic subconscious paradigm and belief that I just have, that any time that I become aware of my body or that I notice my body, most of the times that happen, it's actually because of some ailment or some injury or some problem, and then my awareness is brought to my body because it's not working at optimal health and beauty. And as soon as that happens, I become aware, and I start feeling gratitude. I think subconsciously I'm always feeling gratitude for the strength and beauty of my body, but it's only a lot of times that when something goes wrong that I'm actually in awareness of. And so as soon as I have a feeling of, oh, he's doing his business, as soon as I have a feeling of illness or sickness or injury or stubbing my toe even, I immediately go to gratitude and be like, oh, my awesome body. Yeah, I stubbed my toe and it really hurts, but just think of all the awesome things that my body has provided me and that I've been able to accomplish because of this body. And a big part of having a good self-image and positive body consciousness, I believe, is detaching from your body, because a lot of people think that I am this body. I am not this body. I am the infinite intelligence that inhabits this body, and this body is just a vehicle that is allowing me so much pleasure in life, like the ability to eat food, the ability to ride my horse every day, the ability to exercise, to just be healthy and strong and do all the things that I want to do. This body allows me for that, and so what else can I do but be grateful for it? Especially if something happens to it where I'm feeling illness or whatever, I immediately go to gratitude, and immediately I feel better. If I feel tired or sick at all, I start feeling gratitude for all the wonderful things that my body has done for me, providing me with children and just all these amazing miracles that our bodies allow us to experience in life. And as soon as I start feeling that gratitude, automatically whatever small injury or illness that I'm feeling feels better. It's amazing. It's amazing how powerful our minds are to heal and to just bring ourselves into optimal health and optimal shape. So I heard a training by Bob Proctor, which I love. I love Bob Proctor. And what he was talking about is that you need to remove from your mind this idea about losing weight. Because I know a lot of people out there struggle with, being out of shape. And a lot of the reason that I believe that happens in our society is because people are unaware. First of all, unaware of their body and what a miracle it is. And secondly, they aren't grateful for all of the things that our bodies allow us to do in life. And if you can let go of the idea of losing weight and start feeling grateful for what your body does for you, because even if your body is out of shape, you still get to eat food like you had to eat food to get out of shape probably. So you can be grateful for the fact that you're able to eat food, grateful for the fact that you're able to walk or run, or even like lift up a book to read, or lift up your phone to make a call to someone you love, being able to talk, being able to see, all of these things that we take for granted. If you start feeling grateful for them, your body is going to move towards optimal health. It can't help it. as soon as we start looking at our bodies and comparing ourselves to others and not feeling grateful, that's what probably put you in the unhealthy state that you may be feeling right now in the first place. So what Bob was saying was that, Bob Proctor, he's an amazing, amazing guy, and he was saying that you got to get rid of this idea of losing weight, because subconsciously we are programmed that as soon as we lose something, we need to look for it. So even if you do set about to have, and this, I see this all the time, you set about to go on a diet and lose weight, and because of our subconscious programming, what do you do when you lose something? You automatically start looking for it. So many people will lose weight and they're focused on losing weight, and then once they lose the weight, all of a sudden their subconscious programming starts looking to gain the weight back because you've lost it. It's like, oh, my keys are missing. I lost my keys. I'm losing my keys. I gotta find them. And so subconsciously we're programmed to look for and find the things that we lose. And so he says that if you, and that's basically what I'm saying too, is that if you get the thought out of your head of losing weight and switch to the idea of feeling grateful for what your body already does for you. And honestly, any body out there, no matter how hideous you might think that it is a miracle. It really is. It's truly a gift and a miracle. So be grateful for it. And I promise you, if you do the affirmation I was talking about, looking in the mirror and saying, I love my beautiful body. I am so grateful for the health and all of the amazing things that I am able to accomplish because of this miracle of a body that I possess, then things will start to change for you. But only if you remember not to compare yourself to others and not to ever take your body for granted and think, oh, my body's not good enough, it's not as healthy as somebody else's. You have to quit that comparison and just focus on the gratitude for the miracle that your body truly is. So thank you so much for watching my ideas about staying in shape. I've always been able to maintain pretty good health, and so I think that I know a thing or two about it, and it's really not an effort at all for me. It is just an unconscious thing that I put together when I was a young woman, and it's just unconsciously there and keeping me in good shape because I'm always feeling deep down the gratitude and gratefulness for this awesome, beautiful body that I use in this life. So thanks so much for watching. Go out there and make it a great day. And if I don't see you in the future, I will see you out here in the pasture with my buddy Red. Say bye, Red. Thanks for watching.